Welcome back to another episode of the RADelaide Summit podcast. This week's episode we cover Cycle with Serafina joins us. A massive happy birthday to Alex's favourite pro.
Michael. Michael.
Wang dropped the ball and forgot last week's special mention. I forgot this week. And of course, come along for the ride.
Ruby opens up. Heyman is back. It's time to do the business.
Now, if you're new to the podcast and haven't listened before, each week we scour the Strava leaderboards, watching you do your efforts up Northern Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not. Now, there's a chance we might shame you, but we promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high that we'll probably shame ourselves because we are not as fast as you. Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Northern Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let's introduce ourselves. We are your Summiteers. Alex.
Hello.
Kashi.
Ciao, ciao.
Serafina.
Hello.
And I am the Wang. Welcome, guys, and welcome, listeners, to another RADelaide Summit podcast.
Can you take the peg off your nose now?
A bit better this week. Just a bit blocked up.
Hello, Denizen.
Look, as always, we need to know what's been happening on or around the summit this week. Mr. Kashwai.
Good evening, gentlemen and Serafina. How are we? And Wang. No.
Lady.
This week, well, it's been 2 weeks for me. Apologies.
Where were we last week?
Been in New Zealand.
Mile High Club.
No, far from it.
Solo.
I've been battling sickness for like 2 weeks,
Me
so
too.
it's good. I've been like just on that, like just sitting there, but that's okay. I'm back to normal now. Had a little guest with me this week as well from Bright. Yes.
Was he over here, was he?
Yes.
When did he
Mr.
go?
Caffeine Abuser. Just came in for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Went Saturday morning.
Didn't they sit? You guys sat in the lounge room and questioned this guy's like sanity.
Yes. It's just so. Why does it? What? Tell me more. Help me understand the 800Ks.
Just a good round figure, isn't it?
So it was good. Had G all week, which is great. Hockey, everything. Hockey, piano, hockey again. And then she had a little play date today. She went climbing, and then, life's been good.
Did you
Built a
ride your
cupboard.
bike?
Did a couple ergos.
Yep.
All ergs,
I
nothing
did get
else.
a few notifications.
Yeah. Swifties. And then bought an IKEA.
IKEA,
So
flat pack.
IKEA. How do we all go with IKEA flat pack?
Love it.
Really?
It is
Yeah,
so
alright.
therapeutic.
How about you?
IKEA flat pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Okay, so hang on. I'll take a step back. I bought a cupboard online, which you have to self-assemble.
Flat pack.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Pieces with instructions, but the instructions are terrible for most.
They're very basic instructions, aren't they?
yeah,
And I've seen people like want to jump trying to put flat packs together.
they're so
Whereas I think
therapeutic.
it's the greatest thing.
It's so good.
Ever.
Yeah,
Of course, a few divorces as well.
Why would you buy that and then not a pre-made one?
it's cheaper.
That's why they
Yes,
do it, yeah.
it's a cheap. Yes,
Yeah.
it's cheap.
And what are they? Scandinavian? No.
Yes, they are. Oscar.
Okay.
So been doing that all weekend. Had it's like
Took all weekend to build the cupboard.
Well, between.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a project manager on board, Rainbow Rose. She was shit house.
I was going to say, how'd that go?
No, that's all right. We did a bunch of shopping, got a new vacuum cleaner too.
Did you get the Dyson that we were talking about the other week?
Yes, I got the Dyson.
Safe work
Yeah.
with the statements.
It's got a little, when you press it, it's like got a green light that shoots up so you can see all the dirt that's on the floor.
What a
Yeah.
It was mildly, yes, because it was
really?
disturbing
Oh, okay.
in the laundry. So, no, it was good. All in all, it's been a really great week. Work is really busy too, so I'm a bit burnt out at the moment. So,
You still doing both roles, or is that
Yep.
You still are? For how much longer?
One more, hang on, one moment. Please hold,
To the end of
listeners.
this
To the
month?
end of this week.
Yeah, that's
end of the month. Yeah.
yeah.
And then I'm done. So just one role. I'll be happy.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty
back
burnt out
to
at the moment.
50 hours a week.
Yeah. I did a little bit of work today, not too much. But
Very good.
it is what it is.
What did you do, Wang?
Yeah,
Apart
Wang,
from
what
have
did
a
you do?
shave.
Well, I've also been battling a little bit of sickness this week.
Still battling a little bit.
Zeman flu.
Caught it from you, I think, Alex.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
We did
Told
not.
you
Which
No,
not?
I told you
No.
no tongue,
Don't
but
say
you
it.
didn't listen to me. So,
I deliberately didn't finish the beer.
but yeah, just been a bit clogged up this week. So still managed to get in the 803k this week and 22 and a half hours on the bike. So didn't slow me down, but it was a fairly easy week as far as intensity goes.
800 Ks is an easy week.
Yeah, there wasn't much intensity in it. Probably only yesterday and Sunday. Today was the hard ride. So West was just some Zwift stuff and recovery. So
Taking care of yourself, mate.
very much so. Monday, I did have to chuck a sickie from work because I wasn't up to working, unfortunately. So that's my first sickie in a while.
But you rode.
Hang on. Are you feeling? Oh no, you're actually not feeling all right.
Yeah, I wasn't on Monday, but I still got in 3 Zwift sessions on Monday.
But I'm
So
sick from
just
work.
trying to
I broke my pelvis.
just trying to sweat it out, which apparently is an urban myth according to Alex.
Fucking me.
But
Vicks on the feet. Have you ever done that?
yeah.
Vicks on the feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to our Nate's.
Yeah,
when he was a
Vicks on the
baby.
feet. It's
Yeah.
Aussie's thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, does it come out your mouth? Because you know when you put garlic on your feet, it comes out your mouth.
Must be the same sort of thing as like garlic.
No one's.
Yeah, so Tuesday was all good, back to work. So Tuesday was just another triple Zwift day. Wednesday did morning and Arvo Zwift and then got out after work for a quick little hop. Thursday, much of the same, 3 Zwift sessions.
That's going to be us the first time
I know.
back on that ride.
During
gonna be
July
Monday.
1.
That's this week.
No, we've got 5 weeks. We've got 5 weeks.
Team ride Monday.
Oh, team.
Team ride Saturday.
When? Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. But you're racing. So.
I got to get entry balls for that.
And then, yeah, Friday was another Zwift and then did a ride with the Real Chamois after work. Had Nate's basketball game Monday night as well. And then Saturday just did supers. Nice little massage yesterday, Arvo, like a normal remedial
did you go?
massage.
Why do you have to stipulate what kind of massage it was?
Because we put jokes around North
Oh,
East
yeah,
Road.
jokes.
Yeah, jokes.
But this was a normal remedial massage.
Normal remedial massage.
So nothing more. And then Sunday, just a bunchy ride this morning, and then had Nate's footy this afternoon, and bumped into one of old Cashie's workmates and had a good chat with him. So yeah, that's my week. What about yourself, Alex?
Well,
How's my room going?
I will get to that. However, I got the magic Real Chamois 10 hours,
10 hours?
this week, so
Yep.
I am now tapering all the way to Super Series.
All right.
We're good to go.
You have to train before you taper.
10 hours. I did 10 hours of sleep. I did 10 hours of drinking. I did
10 hours for the whole week.
10 hours.
How much work you would have done? Bulk hours on work, yeah?
Yeah, we've got like heaps of like finicky, little time-consuming, annoying jobs going on at the moment, and the run into like end of financial year is bonkers. So if you're a client of mine, please book in now. But anyway, yeah, back to Wang's room. So sent you guys some photos. Fancy Cornice was going up doing some.
Yeah, I
runs
like
at
that.
home.
It was good.
My mate who's in the Cornice is cuddling him in the backyard. My dog Hamish decided to eat said Cornice.
Oh,
and
that
then
little...
he had a bit of a vomit. That was okay. He was a bit sooky. Then gets stung by a bee. So this is my Friday night. And when he's only,
dog?
my dog, he's only little. So then he's like, pisses in the house, shits in the house, vomiting, won't put one paw down. I'm having a bad day as it is. I was like, you know what, we're just going to die together. We're just laid on the floor.
Did he have his head down on the floor as
Yeah,
well?
we
I love
both
this.
just literally on the carpet, on the floor. Yeah. It's like, goodbye world. No. He's okay now, by the way. Don't have to call RSPCA on me. So yeah, then we're almost ready for sanding and painting, and then we'll have a room party.
Then we'll have a room room warming.
There's a hole in the wall. You told me to put the hole in the wall.
Yep. Peephole, glory hole, which one?
You said it.
I was waiting for. I was looking at the reactions. It took the Wang a little bit to get it.
It's like you actually did
And
it.
you're over there going,
Good.
And then I pictured it, and
yeah.
then I'm like, I have a vivid imagination. And
you don't even need imagination there. It's,
Yeah. So yeah, that's my week. I did do a fair bit of riding this week. It was better than the week before when I was sick. So
What did you do
Stuff.
yesterday? What did you ride yesterday?
I rode 2 echelon because we had to reset all the bikes for a wireless setup for tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Which took like 3 hours. Krusty had to come in and help me. And by the time I actually got on and did a session, it was 5 o'clock, and then I rode home at 6 o'clock, and I was
Jesus.
so cold and unmotivated. But It's done. Anyway, Serafina, what's happened in your week?
Yeah.
Thanks, Terence.
You've brought a sense of humour.
I like it. I like it.
It's been a good week. I haven't ridden much though because I've been so busy filming and editing. I think I did a 40k ride out to the coast and back, and
That's fine.
Yeah, that's all I could do.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. But I have started a new segment on my show, which we can talk about later. So I filmed Pat Yonker, giving
Soon to be guest on said pod.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very cool. He's got lots of information to share, which is really cool. And we did this test thing of riding through the cones, and I couldn't do it. It
I
was
saw that
super
on your Instagram.
embarrassing.
Yep.
I'm like, how do you do that? And he's just like, and I'm like,
Do you have a motorbike license?
no.
That's part of
I
the
need-
course when you do motorbike license, to zip through the cones, turn around and come back, without
Yeah.
putting your feet down. Good fun.
I have to do that. It's on my bucket list. It literally is. And what else have I done? Filmed with Lewis, Ask Lewis, a bunch of segments with that,
Yep.
and editing.
Played with his moustache.
I played with his moustache. I've always
That
wanted to do
moustache
that.
is filthy.
I'm like, I said, can you twirl it and do an evil laugh? And I'm like, then can I twirl it? And he's like, yes, nobody's ever asked me that.
I didn't know I was into this.
We filmed it, so you can watch.
We'll have to watch it. So,
Oh, that's gold.
Yeah, so that's been a random week. That's
Yeah,
my week. Yes.
sounds like a fun week. Well, obviously we've got some questions for you, being our guest.
Yeah.
You, Kashi.
Yeah. I would like to know.
He's looking at a list.
No.
He's got a
I would
list.
actually like. I was just processing it, and I want to know more because the listeners might not know actually what you do and Who you are.
I'm Serafina.
Yes. So tell me, you said you were filming. What is this? What is this filming you speak of? Yes.
The camera. So if you get a camera, you can point it at another person.
I love this. Okay, here we go. All
We're
right.
going there.
Yeah. We're going. So
We
we're
normally
some
point the camera at the
space.
couch.
Yeah.
only fans.
Sorry, let me rephrase.
You'll see the casting couch later.
Is this what is it? Is it something that you do in your spare time, or is it a full-time job, or
It's my life. So
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Cycle with Serafina. So I started this. I've always cycled, but
Yep.
I got right into cycling here in Adelaide, discovered the bike paths, and then I was doing community work, doing all a bunch of stuff, and then COVID hit and we couldn't do anything. But I loved making videos. I love cycling. And I remember I was cycling along the bike path, the Valloway, the Patrick Yonker Valloway, back from Wollonga, and I was thinking, what do I want to do? It's like, I should make videos about bike paths and show everybody where the bike paths are so that they don't get lost, because I kept getting lost riding the bike path.
Bring up my
Yeah.
own video.
How do I go from here to there?
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and it just took off. Everyone loved it. People getting into it. So then it just carried on. And then I got, I started making videos about cycling, the climbs and everything around Adelaide. And then Channel 44 TV, they're like, we want to put your content. And I'm like, oh, there's a Channel 44. I didn't know there was one.
First TV superstar.
Yeah.
And I don't have a TV, so and I still don't. But I'm on Channel 44.
You have a computer, though.
I have a
yeah?
computer.
Yeah, there you go.
So I went on Channel 44. Just kept growing from there. I'm also on Channel 31 in Melbourne. So I have 20,000 viewers there, which is really cool. And I'm just in
So
the
good.
process of syndicating the show so I can sell it globally and that as well.
Is it on YouTube as well?
And it's on YouTube.
There we go.
Yeah, you can follow.
I would say most people would be on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
So is it just Cycle with Serafina?
Yeah.
Search that and they'll be able to find
They'll
you.
find me everywhere now. But it's it's just sharing, promoting, and inspiring cycling, like just here in Australia and New Zealand. But just getting more people on bikes. My goal is to get more people on bikes.
Same with us.
Yeah.
If everyone rode, the world would be a happy place.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there'll be less cars on the road,
100%.
which would make us happy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be awesome. Imagine.
Even if just McGill Road can get better. I would love that. Of an afternoon, I wouldn't feel so sketched out. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Have you, this is not on there, but I'm just thinking because what listeners can't see is how enthusiastic you are about this, and it's super cool. What's the best message you've received, like the one that gets you right in the fuzzies from someone? Has someone
my
ever
God.
reached out? Yeah?
I get lots of messages. It's really cool. And most of them are around. I have people coming to Adelaide who go, I'm thinking about moving to Australia. I didn't know which city to move to. I'm moving to Adelaide because I saw your show on
good.
YouTube.
That's
I get a lot of those, and I get ones, and these are the ones that I love that said, You inspired me to get my bike out of the garage. I
how
stopped
good is
riding. You
that?
inspired me to get my bike.
Yeah.
And I write back and I'm just like, thank you. That's why I do what I do.
That's why you do it. Yeah.
And when you think about that, like they had the bike, they weren't using it, and they've come across your channel, and it's been that little tick, and they're gone, here I go. Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's all about like all kinds of cycling. So it's breaking down those barriers and saying it doesn't matter. Like if you're riding an e-bike, ride an e-bike. If you're not sitting
does
on a
not
couch
matter, eh?
that you're riding an e-bike, that's so
E-bikes. Like we went up the freeway today, and there was these two older guys in front of us, and older than me. Hard to believe. And
Ancient.
they didn't look. They didn't look like they were on
wrapped
e-bikes.
up in like toilet paper?
Settle down. You've done that joke
Sorry.
to death. And these guys were sitting on like 23, 24 up the freeway, and we were like 350 watts just holding their wheel, just two old guys. And I was like, this is awesome, because without that e-bike, they wouldn't be out there.
No.
So that'd be.
And you wouldn't have that carrot either.
No, it was great. So we could only, and then we were like, okay, we've got to get them on the flat section because they can only go 25k an hour. So we've got to go more than 25 to drop them. So
crazy.
yeah, it was a nice little fun part. So
Do you still though, like sometimes when they, like you're going up Norton or somewhere, and then somebody comes past, and you just look at them, and you go, "You're not fitter than me."
yeah,
Oh, that's right.
e-bike. Yeah,
Go you.
They're great. So on average, how many viewers do you have on YouTube?
On YouTube, I've got so many followers. I've got 3,000 followers, I think, but views. It depends what the video is.
Yeah.
It's really it changes.
Changes depending on what it is.
It's hard to put a number on it. The type of which video. The bypass one's really popular.
Yeah. But 20,000 viewers on Channel 44.
Yeah, so between the two TV shows, I have about probably 35,000 viewers.
Wow.
Watching
Amazing.
the show, which is fantastic.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And the time, when is it on?
On Thursday nights at 6:30.
There you go.
Okay.
That's straight after the news.
5:30 in Melbourne.
Exactly.
Love
Now,
that.
Kashi mentioned McGill Road just before, and at the top of McGill Road is Norton Summit. What's your Norton Summit PB?
My Norton Summit PB is 1856.
Now, tell the listeners, though,
But
but
What do you mean, but? What do you mean,
no,
but?
listen,
I was on my flat bar.
with fucking sneakers on,
So I don't know if I did have. Actually, I might have just got my
toe clips or something.
Yeah, I might have just got my mountain bike clip-ins then. I was looking at the photo. I think I did have them just.
But yeah, we reckon there's at least 3 minutes in that.
I reckon I need to do it again.
Yeah.
But you've got so you haven't been up Norton. When was that? When did you do your PB?
That was 21.
21.
Oh,
I've been up since, but I just haven't tried.
giving it a good yeah.
I haven't.
Well, when
I
you
haven't
listen-
been paced. Nobody's paced. Who wants to pace me up?
When you listen to Wang's Weather,
Great segue because
we can talk about
We have
Wang's
the man
Weather
here.
later on.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
tell you the best day to go up this week to get a PB.
yeah,
With the right winds.
yeah,
So,
clean bike. Maybe
Yeah.
get some bike wipes and
yeah, that's it.
clean bike and a bit of Wang's Weather. Done.
So
Bob's
sub
your uncle.
19, that is good. How many bikes do you own?
Yes.
I only owe two.
Okay.
Actually, my gravel
Yep,
bike.
gravel bike and the road
and
bike.
My road bike, and I do name them. I
Yep.
don't know if that's
Yes.
But,
I've seen-
as well.
Not name the bikes, but I name all my cars.
Yeah, we'll see. They're the same thing. Same thing.
Name my dogs.
You name your dogs.
And my child.
So,
Child's
what's the name of your road
children.
bike?
Well, actually, it's just Fuji because it's a Fuji, but I just
Okay.
call her Fuji,
Yep.
and my gravel bike's Fredo. He's
Right.
a him. Yeah.
Right.
So they
Presents
can't
as
be
a-
left alone together. Yeah.
Fredo and
Might be
Fuji.
little-
What
little
gravel
Freddos.
bike? Fred being what brand is it?
It's a bomb track.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's heavy though. compared
Yeah,
to
they are quite
Fuji,
heavy.
And yeah, so when you go
Yeah, 'cause
gravel
it's
riding,
be steel alloy bike, something like that. Yeah.
Steel, they're a steel bike, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
it's awesome though. Like I love
Yeah.
it, and it's good having the extra weight because I'm quite light. So going downhill, which on the gravel,
I'm like the exact opposite. Wow.
you're not light.
No.
I'm looking at you and I'm thinking,
Love a
oh my
light bike.
God.
It's great.
So what got you into cycling originally?
I've just always cycled.
Yeah.
I've always ridden a bike. You know,
Okay.
you grow up riding a bike, and
Yeah.
But I suppose around Adelaide, it's just that it's so easy to ride here, and the bike paths that you got the hills so close. You got 10Ks to the hills, 10Ks
Yeah.
to the beach.
It's true.
Options.
That's what
Yeah,
everyone
it's
says.
amazing.
It's just so
Yeah.
easy to ride, and the weather's good. You can ride every time of the year.
We have been very lucky so far this year.
Yeah.
It's about to take a turn for the worse on the weekend, I think.
Don't say that.
It's gonna
Yeah, well, because I want to
gonna
ride
happen.
out to the gravel race. I'm just looking at how long it'd be take me to ride out there and ride home.
To Mount Crawford.
Yeah.
Do you know where it's from?
What do you mean? no, we do that.
Got
Yeah,
you.
you got
I'm
it.
at the moment just farming, just farming for different
Prawns.
directions. Anyway,
Back to our guest here.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have or greatest achievement or maybe proudest day, and that's either on or off the bike? Because obviously you've got a pretty successful TV channel, YouTube.
Oh, yes, I do. I rode from Adelaide to Kangaroo Island and back in one day. That was the most randomest thing I've done because it was the end of last year, and I thought,
just spare of the moment.
yes, and I'm like,
That is
Oh.
very
Like
random.
that here. He's
I-
just fair at the moment.
it's awesome, isn't it? I'm like, I want to end this year doing something wacky that nobody else would do or has ever done. So I want to go to Kangaroo Island, jump on the ferry.
I'll say you actually went across Kangaroo Island on the ferry.
Because
Yeah.
this is why nobody
Well, you
would do
can't
it. 'cause-
really ride.
No,
other
no.
than-
I
Yeah, yeah.
actually meant to
A
the
golf.
In fairness, I was picturing that. Yeah.
But you're like, nobody would do that because why would you pay for a ferry just to spend like 4 hours on Kangaroo Island?
Yeah.
But I did. So, yeah, across on the ferry, cycled around 70 Ks on there,
Yep.
Kangaroo Island, back on the
Okay.
ferry, came back, left at like 2 in the morning, got back at like 10:30, 11 o'clock that night.
How far was it?
300 Ks.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
How good.
It was,
That's so good.
You left your Garmin on the ferry so that people were like,
no, I shouldn't.
Did you get the KOM across the ferry? Yeah.
It was amazing though. But taking the road by, because we now, I don't know if you guys know Kangaroo Island very well. I
A
did.
little
Never,
bit, yeah.
never been.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Take Rach there when she comes.
Well, this Easter, last Easter, just gone. I booked a house on Kangaroo Island,
Yeah.
and thinking like, oh yeah, I'll book it because it was a good price, and then went to book the ferry. The ferry was sold out,
Oh,
so then
yeah.
I just had to. Airbnb were all good. Got a
You need the
refund.
ferry to get over there.
Yeah, you need to book the ferry like 1,000 years in advance.
Yeah.
yeah.
not
And it's
very
actually so expensive
not
for what
very
it
good
is,
at
that
all.
ferry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. So,
Booked it last minute. It was weird.
yeah.
I did exactly the same thing, not as extreme as that. I said to a mate, I was like, I want to ride somewhere today and go on the ferry with my bike. That was the goal. And so I was like, okay, Taylor Bend to Jarvis,
Yeah.
there's a ferry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
wonderful.
I dragged my mate along and I was like, oh, well, we can either go back the way we came from Strath or we'll go around to Langhorne Creek. And it ended up being like a 250k day. And my poor mate was so broken. And I'm just like...
Which was Super Cyclist?
No, not Super Cyclist.
No.
Another guy, Mark. And he got a puncture with like 240Ks in the day. And he started looking at his front wheel. I was like, it's not going to fix itself, dude. And I've got to go to dinner. So we got to like... Yeah, it's great fun doing wacky shit like that.
Yeah, and going on a ferry or just going across water, it just
Yeah.
does something. Hey, you're like, yeah, I'm
Exactly.
on an adventure.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Did you pack your own food? Like, what did you do? Was there anything significant?
No, so I just ate bars, and I have like, I was having these keto bars and Cliff bars, and that's it. And then once getting there, just had baked beans and fruit.
Baked beans. Okay.
Baked beans
yeah.
is good power
I love
food.
baked beans.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
Baked beans,
put it out
yeah.
the can
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you rather, if you had a choice, cold baked beans or cold spaghetti?
Cold baked beans.
Okay.
Like
Cold baked
both out of the can.
Out of
Yeah,
the can.
yeah.
And baked beans.
Yeah,
Baked
definitely
beans,
Baked beans?
I have toast,
Yeah.
hot toast butter with cheese,
Yeah.
and put the baked beans on top.
Cold?
baked beans. Yeah.
Ah, so hot toast. Yeah, right.
My favourite.
Cold.
Try that.
Baked beans in a jaffle. Delish.
Wow.
And a what?
In a jaffle.
What's a jaffa?
Like a weird toast.
Like, it's
Yeah, I do them all the
it's an
time.
East Coast.
They're the
yeah,
old,
it's a
the
East
old
Coast
style toasty makers. They're
They
like-
enclose the
Enclose it.
goodness.
And it's like
and
a
they
pie?
sear. Yes.
Yeah.
with bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
This is completely off topic, but in New Zealand,
What we do.
That's what we do.
Please hold.
I thought that everybody did this, but it's just a Kiwi thing. When we have pizza, I grew up putting spaghetti on the pizza.
Right. You better get used to this, Sean. You better get
got up
used
and
to
walked
this.
away.
As soon as I just walked out.
Spaghetti.
Wait,
No,
I
I've
thought
never
it was
heard
normal. Yeah, it's like you have the base, you put spaghetti, you put some pineapple, some cheese.
that. I'll ask my significant
Oh,
other.
do that. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
going to ask her now?
Is that,
Yeah,
I was going
legit
to wait
right
to
now.
tell you about this, but
Oh, actually,
Could be a
one
deal breaker.
sports fans, sad news. Redcliffe Dolphins went lost actually to
the Crows win today?
to the New Zealand Auckland Warriors 24-20. Thanks, sports fans. Sad day. It's my team. They lost to the Wild.
moving
It's
on.
rugby. No one cares.
Moving on.
I think Kiwis won. so
Can
it's
you
all right.
think of a terrible day you've had on the bike?
Yeah, it's
On the way to Kangaroo Island. It was my best and worst day.
actually it
Got
was.
seasick, couldn't eat.
It kind of was, I suppose, because my ass got so sore. Because if you've been on Kangaroo Island, the roads. I went out to the lighthouse.
Yep.
The road's so bumpy. It's like that gravel, but hard.
Corrugated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like 40 kilometres.
Yeah.
Sounded like Hell of the North, right?
Nah, that was better. That was gravel.
It was so painful. So riding back, and then coming back, and my ass was so sore, and I had to ride all the way back to Adelaide. And you're just like, but you do it anyway. That was hard. Yeah, I could come up with other stories, but I have plenty.
So you did this 300 Ks. What did you eat afterwards? Did you have a cheat meal? Like, what was your thing? Did you have something like?
You go like, if I do this, I'm going to
Reward
get it
myself.
on
Yeah.
pizza.
It's always burgers for me.
Burgers?
Yeah, burgers. I love burgers. Burgers are the
Local,
best.
big chain. What do we talk? Or a zinger?
I mean, I love
Good or bad?
grilled. I love grilled, but I go to.
love grilled.
But yeah, grilled's my
Grilled,
favourite.
yep.
But if I'm like, it's Hungry Jack's. Just to
Hungry Jacks.
burgers are better.
Burgers are better at Hungry Jacks.
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
Good
I'm a
chips.
sucker for the advertising.
Yeah, right. Their chips aren't bad.
If you were to somehow make your way to K-Fry or Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC, would you have a zinger burger? Or have you had a zinger burger? And is it good or bad?
I haven't had one. I haven't been to KFC.
No,
Probably
not a
since I was
KFC
kid.
fan.
No.
You're
No.
not missing out on anything.
You're not missing out too much.
Yeah, then,
Well,
yeah,
you
other
are.
burgers-
You're not.
Yeah.
Hungry Jacks.
No. Hungry Jacks is okay. No?
Yeah.
Whopper or double bacon cheese.
I get the
Chicken.
I've got vegetarian ones. I have those. I'm not a vegetarian, but I have those.
Okay, my mind just went.
No.
They used to do it.
No.
Burger without-
The old veggie burgers, they might be the same. They're almost like Bubble and Squeak.
Yeah.
Oh, they're delicious.
They're really yummy. But I at grilled, I eat the meat ones and I have the bacon and stuff. But for
Mighty Crow eater
But
for
for
me
the-
at grilled.
for the other ones, it's like it just seems like it's too much fake meat to have the meat ones. So
Faking, yeah.
Science.
Just talking about fast food chains, did anyone see during the week that McDonald's worker drying the mop underneath over the fries oven during the week?
Where does this what?
At McDonald's.
In
So you know how you got the fries where all the fries are cooking and it's got the heat lamp keeping them warm? She was holding a mop underneath it, drying the mop above all the
Oh,
fries.
so it was dripping on the fries.
It's gone viral. gone
This was
viral.
on Facebook.
Yeah. During the week.
That's why I would know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's all these memes about it. Yeah.
I had this terrible experience at Coles this week, and I'm gonna.
Lucky it wasn't Woolworths.
Would never be worse.
if I put the
That's
back
okay.
down, it's all right.
That's okay.
Because I was at the checkout, and the lady who was serving me is like, she's got her hands, and she's like,
Yeah, did you hate it?
Oh,
Yeah.
but
Grabs
she's,
your
and
lettuce.
she's like, yeah, and then she literally like is like doing that, wiping her nose, and then picking my food up, putting it in the bag and everything, and I have to wipe my hands because
so yeah, there's no COVID protocols anymore.
it was awful. I didn't know
Yeah.
what to do. It's like, what do I do? I'll try and just carry everything back, put in the fridge, and hope that
This was a
Throw
cold.
your hand,
sterilizes.
throw your hand with Glen 20.
You're being like, are you right?
Yeah. Think about it, lady. Oh, dearie me. Where are we going with this favourite bike?
Favourite bike?
Whether that's one you've had, one you've got, or a dream build.
Yep.
Oh, no, it has to be Fuji. Fuji, the one I've got, and I picked that up for $500 off Facebook
Not from
Marketplace.
Recycle Basket.
Yeah,
No,
right.
but I did get Fredo from Recycle Bicycle Sales. Thanks, Lewis.
So what's on Fuji? What do you know? What wheels and groups are?
Don't ask
No,
those
okay.
questions. But I do have a 42 cassette on the back so that I can climb up anything. It's
Climb a
a dinner.
wall?
I know, I can, and I
Freaking
can.
The front door of my house.
I literally can. I can ride anywhere, and I'm not intimidated by it. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes I've got to make sure the front wheel doesn't come up.
Come off the
Like
ground, yeah.
corkscrew. 'Cause you just don't-
Because I can, yeah, I had to get a hanger extender to make
Yep.
it fit and stuff like that. But yeah, I love it. So Fuji, we're like bonded. We're just like, she's
That's your road bike.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Wild.
And I've just started putting the TPU tubes.
Yes.
They are faster. They roll faster.
Yep.
Do you guys use them? I'm trying to learn more about them.
I'm tubeless.
I use them.
EPU tubes?
Yeah, it's the alternative to the latex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like those orange ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those,
Tubulettos.
they fold up really small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've used them before. They're expensive for what, like...
Not off AliExpress.
Oh,
Am I allowed to say
okay.
that on
Yeah, you can.
You can probably get
Timu.
From
Timu.
Alloy or Timu. Timu will just
Timu.
don't download the Timu app. Just hacks your phone.
Does it?
Yeah, apparently there's stuff about it.
I've
Yeah.
got it. Bought it off. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's done.
Uh,
Oh, it's all right.
now, 300k, that was your longest ride. Are you, before you do your rides, are you a breakfast person?
Definitely, yeah.
Yep.
But that's changed over the years. I used to have like a smoothie with lots of oats and bananas and things like that. Now I just have eggs on toast and
Okay.
lots of spinach and so I just make sure. But I always have protein powder. So I
Yep.
have my protein powder, have my eggs on toast, spinach, tomato, fry it up. I just make sure
There you go.
it's really yummy. Yeah,
Sounds like a
breakfast.
buffet. And you eat on the bike, gels, bars.
Don't
No
like
gels?
gels.
No?
I've had a gel once and it took me
You
like
should try a new tropics one day.
I was just going to say that. I bought some mate of mine runs 99 bikes at Mile End, and got some
Got some new tropics?
Yeah, got some new tropics ready for next weekend.
Espresso one today, which is
Yeah, I got them as well, yeah.
and my eyes were shaking.
Yeah.
I was writing down this.
There's a couple of
banana,
cups,
but
couple of.
150.
The new tropics have got 200
Yeah.
milligrams of caffeine.
Nah, I reckon one of them's either got 230 or 300. Yeah, I'm about like
You're
that.
only allowed to have one a day.
Nah,
That's what it says on the packet.
no.
Yeah, but they don't say you can't have Red Bull.
Well, how many have you had in a day?
I've had two. I have two.
Yeah.
I raced.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
If you're racing,
It gets
I
all
think you're just going to
touchy-feely.
make sure.
It's weird. Oh, nice work.
That's
So any plans
What's happening for the
Yeah, what's happening for the...
for
What's that?
I was going to
TV
say what's
show,
happening for the pod,
YouTube?
but it's not the pod. It's an actual show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so I'm expanding that. So I've got Pat Yonker on it giving road cycling tips and
Yep.
advice.
Yep.
And I think I talked a little bit about this the night before at this
Yeah.
time. But and then I've got a gravel segment with Andy, who's got a gravel shop up in the hills,
Okay.
and a mountain bike one, which Nathan, he's a downhill mountain bike racer. He's going to come and do talking about that.
Cool.
I've got a mental health side of it because cycling for mental health, and this guy who's cycling.
Very important.
Yeah, he's cycling around Australia raising awareness for mental health after his own failed suicide attempt.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to have done 27,000 Ks. He's done 10,000 already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's super cool.
Yeah, loads. So, so it's just expanding it so that every day of the week there's something about cycling. I've got Fat Chef Slim, so he's somebody who he was given 2 years to live because he has diabetes, and
Right.
he started cycling, changed his life, and now he's 9 years later, he's still alive because
Yeah.
of cycling.
Wow,
He-
who would
he
have thought
puts it-
diet and lifestyle can help people? Hey?
I know, it's
Amazing.
I know, right?
Isn't it? Science.
It's so cool though because
Yeah.
like cycling. Oh, and you guys would know this as well. Like, there's just everyone has a story, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And you talk to everybody, and there's something that makes them, and we're all connected with this feeling of why we cycle, and it doesn't matter what kind of cycling you do or how far you go or any of that. So it's sharing that and inspiring that in people. Just that feeling when you're a kid and you get your first bike.
Yep.
You still feel that
You
now.
do. You do.
So for doing that, get people on their bikes. And so it's just sharing all these stories. So for me, that's what that is. From a cycling perspective, I've been planning this for a while, and I don't know when I'll get a chance to do it, but I want to do it this year, to do the 10 hardest climbs in Australia. And
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's my goal for this year.
Yep. And what are the 10 hardest climbs?
Ask me. I've got it on my phone.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Okay, one that won't be on there that I think should is the backside of Mount Glorious in Queensland. It is absolutely filthy, and
It's not appropriately named.
it is. 'Cause
It's not glorious.
It's the backside. Exactly.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my list here.
Okay, yeah,
Here
sure.
we go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
This is
We've
great.
got number one. Oh, hang on, I'll start at number 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 10, Mount Buller in
Yep.
Victoria.
Yep.
Number 9.
Lovely climb.
You've done it?
Yep.
Really nice. Does it suit being a number 10?
Yeah.
All right, number 9, Mount William in Victoria.
No.
You haven't done
Mount Willie.
it. No,
What you've done.
Now, Willie, nah, I don't know.
I haven't ridden Mount Willie.
Never heard of him. They're friends with the Burrito Brothers. No, I'm joking. Go.
Number 8, Brown Mountain in New South Wales.
No.
Brown Mountain. Sounds pretty shitty.
It does sound boring. Why would you call something just Brown
Yeah.
Mountain?
I've done Brownhill Creek. That's it.
I do like that. It's a nice place to ride. Number 7, Snowy Creek in New South Wales.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
Sounds
I
cool.
dare say it's probably going to be up in the snowy mountains by that name. So it'll be nice.
Number 6, Mount Buffalo in Victoria.
Yep. Done Buffalo.
Nice climb.
Yes.
Number 5, Mount Hotham, Victoria.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all similar climbs. Yep.
Yeah.
Do them in the same day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's good because there's a bunch of them that.
Yeah.
Number 4, Dargo in Victoria.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but
Number 3, you're going to have to pronounce it.
Mount Donabeong.
right, where's that?
In Victoria.
Okay, they all must be up around the Alpine region.
Number 2, Mount Wellington in Tasmania.
Okay.
And number 1,
Bobo.
I was about to say, what do you think it is? But you just gave it away.
Mount Bobo.
Mount Borbor.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you done Mount Borbor?
No.
Okay.
They're all very good climbs, eh?
Oh, yeah, I love climbing. You guys are all climbers.
Well, some of us faster than others.
No.
Alex
I climb. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do enjoy climbing on the bike, yes, but I'm not the best at it. Just being bigger.
Norton Summer wasn't on that list.
No.
Hardest.
That's number 11, I
Hardest
think.
climbs in
Hardest.
Yeah,
Australia.
Alp
What do you
Pat
reckon would be the hardest
11.
climb in Adelaide?
In Adelaide,
Oh, yes.
that would be...
Cherryville and Fernhill.
You were saying before, Cherryville, yeah?
Probably, yeah, because I was trying to think that or... I've forgotten the name of it. It was in the Tour Down Under.
Wollonga or
Out there.
Corkscrew.
Bingos.
Corkscrew?
But you're thinking of Checkers?
Jackets, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think...
okay.
I
No one's
reckon-
Everested that.
Yeah.
No one has. Let's
No
do it
one's
one day, Alex.
You?
Me
Actually-
and you together.
No, I'm not.
Should we go around the grounds? What's in your eyes Adelaide's hardest climb?
Hardest climb.
Yeah.
Cherryville and Fernhurst, I reckon.
What was the second one?
It's the road turns in, so Cherryville turns into Fernhurst. This is the one.
Right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't done Cherryville, so I can't comment. I reckon Woodlands.
Oh yeah,
That is
Coach House
filthy.
Woodlands Way.
Yeah, that's filthy.
That's
Have you done that one?
Yeah, I've done a few.
Yeah.
She's got a 42.
Yeah, true. Should.
Climb the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That or even Coach Road.
I'm gonna.
No, actually, also Kenzie.
Kenzie's a pig.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not that hard.
From the
Kenzie, I did that
I
on a
don't
flat
mind.
bar.
I was gonna say I don't
Take
mind
that off the
Kenzie
list.
because it's quite short. I would actually say it's not. It's actually a gravel climb. We used to do it on a cross bike. It's actually Moores Road, so it's in.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah, I know Moss.
it's in between Norton and Montacute,
Yes.
and it is absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
Like it is. Also, Coach Road on the mountain bike
On the other side.
on the other side.
Yeah, I've been
That is also disgusting.
There's lots of cool stuff.
That's the one we did actually. We did the Horsenal one,
Yeah.
but I reckon Moores is probably the filthiest.
Okay.
It's good climbs. I like it.
All right.
What did you say as your hardest one?
Oh, yeah, I reckon maybe Cherryville, I would
Yeah.
say. I
Or
think-
Checkers, you reckon?
Checkers.
Yeah.
Hardest is short.
yeah,
Which side of Checkers?
short. Yeah, because I always like, you want the distance as well. That's what makes it
Kersbrook side.
hard.
Huh?
Kersbrook side of Checkers.
Kersbrook side of Checkers.
I reckon.
You reckon that's harder?
Not the Forreston side.
Have you done the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a pig at the top.
Yeah, they're all shit.
Yeah.
But you want it to, yeah, because you want it to keep going. Like, because if it's just like Kensington, that's why it's not that hard.
It's not that short. It's
Yeah,
short.
It's so short,
Yeah.
like the pain's over quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't
It's
matter.
not even, what's that, 600 metre climb, Kenzie, maybe?
Yeah.
I haven't
600,
been
800?
out there forever. Like
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
You know, at the top of Coach, have you ever gone over? Oh, that's what you're just talking about. Yeah, you can go over and it just turns into the gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
But I got
It's
lost
filthy.
doing that once and went all the way through to the other side. But yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, there is. If you do like that type of thing, there's Horsenal Gully,
Yeah.
which is just off from Old
Off of
Northern
Old Northern
Summit.
Summit.
Yeah, so you can do a little single track, and then it leads into, and basically takes you out the back of Coach.
I've done that on my roadie.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was gravel, but I was going for a com, and it took me onto gravel, and I was like, well, I'm halfway here. I've got to finish it now. And then it brings you up to Coach Road. So it's good.
Yeah,
Little,
look at you go on the. That's twice now I've heard about you going gravel. Once I've seen it with my own eyes.
I don't like gravel.
Do you take? Because I take my roadie on the gravel all the time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the time.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
try to
We
avoid.
race on the gravel.
Yeah. Okay.
On
yeah.
the roadies.
Yeah, we've got to
Yeah, because it's so many people think you can't,
Oh.
but you can go so.
just put in wider tyres.
Yeah, or you don't. Like I,
So-
I just ride on my road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just learn, like, and you just avoid the and
Yeah.
you can,
Yeah, I love it.
yeah.
It's good fun.
It's a good way to get away from the cars.
Mention me some notables.
I will do. So, last week I did forget to mention that our former guest, Tay, for the listeners, may have remembered him mentioning that he was in one of the finalists for the Commonwealth Games Emerging Athlete of the Year.
Yes.
Had to go to Sydney for that award, and he ended up being the winner. So congratulations to him. Nice 5K coming his way, so that'll help him get to the Junior Worlds.
You know what? About freaking time that these, I don't know what is that part of the government? Is that
I would
part of the
say so.
Sports Commission?
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
actually injecting money into some of these younger people that have no sponsorship. Like, you don't know what their family history is, if they've actually got any means of supporting.
Yeah.
Well, he was just doing his part-time. He was doing his part-time
Yeah, like
job.
GoFundMe, like really,
Yeah.
like, but you hear of like stuff like back in your day, or even when Brett Aitken was like, oh yeah, it was great.
Oh, we were fully paid.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
do better.
It was lovely. He said he was
Well
going to buy
done.
a pair of new bonds.
Oh.
Was what he was going to buy. So,
He's like one of Australia's best juniors.
yeah. Well,
He
one
should
of-
have
one
at
of
least
the
2
worlds.
pairs.
So, we also had a birthday from a former guest as well. Michael Kellogg's.
Michael.
It was his birthday on Wednesday, so happy birthday to him. We also do have a podcast regular's birthday today, Shaquille O'Neal. It's her birthday today, so shout out to her. And I reckon that's probably about all the notable mentions this week.
Oh, good.
Giro comes to an end tonight. I'm going to be a bit depressed on watching cycling for the last 3 weeks.
It's a bit boring.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
Win.
I just love
He's a machine.
Pog just ripping
Did
them
you
all.
see that power he did? 450 watts for like at his weight. That's ridiculous.
That's his threshold.
I don't know. I just don't know. How can someone be that much better?
Did anyone watch the stage 2 nights ago where
I watched it, but
where
I
Plappy was
still-
in the break and then he disappeared and
He
he
had to
got
go
back
for a
in?
toilet
He
break,
had to
didn't
take a shit.
Yeah, take a sheet. Well, there's no escaping in the white net.
He
Yeah,
actually had
cool
some
toilet
stomach
stuff.
issues and had to stop for a few shits.
he's got a
wow.
bidet himself
Yeah.
with that.
Still run 5th in the stage.
You don't want
Right.
Browntown with those white nicks, do you?
No, he wasn't in the White Nicks that day. So
Just a little quick side digression about the climbs. The one I was talking about, the backside of Mount Glorious. Now, there is a massive flat bit, but the segment is 17.34 Ks. Elevation's only about 760 metres. Average grade's 4%, but there's one stretch of it.
Kicker.
Oh, yeah, there's a 2 Ks where it's like average of 12%. So it's good. Oh, yeah.
Com at 44 minutes. You're a fair way off that com, Sir Cash.
Yeah, I am. I know.
Only 14 minutes off the com.
That's fine. I'm totally happy with that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. That's
Who's
good.
that? Who's Sean Trainer?
Don't know.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Flag it.
Nah, it's pro.
All right,
Never
you
heard of him.
Anyway.
Let's jump right into it. The main reason we exist is to see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who've been giving us a show. Might be the fast guys, it might be the slow ones, it'll be everyone in between, but like we said, we will dive into their rides and data a little more robustly. Are you right there, Wang? And we will see who or what has caught our eyes on the leaderboards for some hand-picked times for fun and analysis. Serafina, you are going to take us through the fastest man and woman for the week.
All right, so I'm reading out their name and their PB and then what they've done
Yeah,
this week.
any of the data you've got there. Yeah.
And so Percy Jackson and the Frightening Leaf.
Who came up
Where
with
did
this?
these names come from? I want to know more about that name.
Who gave him that name? You?
No. It's just a former podcast
former-
member.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I actually don't mind it.
It's cool. So their PB is 13:35, but this week 13:01.
Not bad. Well done.
Hey, nice work. Should try harder for a sub 13.
Only 2 seconds off a sub 13. That was that was a BE chop on
Okay.
Monday night after work.
Yeah, 371 watts. That's nice. Nice work.
He's got more than that.
Yeah. Oh, really? What about the fastest woman?
And the
What do we got?
Female, Savage Sweet Potato.
Yeah.
That's her own choice too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that.
So when you get a PB, you can change. If you know what your name is, you can change your name.
Okay.
So she chose to change her name.
That, yeah.
What did she do?
Savage Sweet SSP. Okay, her PB 14:19.
Rapid.
Right, yeah.
On this week 16:20.
Just cruising. She was just doing some efforts up there during the week.
168 beats per minute, 276 watts.
Love it.
Yeah, amazing.
Men's bracket. Now, this is part of the BE ride. We have Mr. Consistent. Good to see him out there again.
He's back.
He is very consistent because he can always turn it on for Norton. Look at okay, Watts.
Yeah.
I know he's thick like
He's plus
myself.
80. Plus 80.
Yeah. 466 watts for 13 minutes and 8 seconds. That was rapid. So well done, Mr. Consistent. Second, we have new to the pod, surprisingly.
Oh, he's a good lad, this one.
Yeah.
I like him.
Villeroy and Bosch.
Villeroy Bock.
Villeroy. Why did I say Bosch? Villeroy
Missing
Bosch.
an S.
Yeah, sorry. Oscar.
It's going to be like, I just don't understand. It's like, why I've got that name.
It's like a toilet. What was it? A toilet?
It's just
It's
fancy
fancy European.
crockery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he cracks pretty hard, so we'll just use that. They can smash it against the wall.
He does crack
Yeah.
hard.
Funny story.
Okay, go.
Funny
Yep,
story.
go.
So the Wang and I were riding to the national start, which you can't ride on the road. We have to ride on the bike path. And Villeroy and Bock had unfortunately been dropped. And so we got the opportunity to yell at him as he was in his race down the freeway, or where was it, towards the out of the uni and then down the main road.
Yeah.
That was him.
Then we were riding alongside him.
Screaming.
That's right.
Come on!
I love that. Well done. And then just a lazy 13 minutes 13.
Who's this Yahoo?
Just 401 watts. So this is great. Next off, we've got I don't really know this guy. It's got Colossal Wang with a
Pest.
You change your name to that.
Get a PB and change your name.
Yeah, get your PB.
Yeah.
Wang over here to my right. He's done a 13-14, so not bad.
Just cruising.
383 watts. A little bit less than what I thought.
Just tapping.
Anyway. Yeah, just tapping.
Just had to drop a certain person yesterday on the Supers ride, and then I sort of sat up after that. We won't mention that person's
no,
name.
it's fine. That's it. 165 beats per minute. So yeah, again, Mr. Wang over here is just chilling out. Next up, we have. How do we pronounce this one? Lorem
Ipsum.
Who's Mr.
I didn't
Epsom?
understand it.
Yeah, okay.
From back in the day.
Back in the
Okay,
day.
cool. So
Also a good lad, this guy.
Mr. Lorem, yeah, he's done a 13-15, 374 watts. PB, he's
That's a
just...
It's a
Oh, it is a PB.
Congratulations.
Well done. 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
That was Supers.
Good work, mate.
No, was that Supers?
Yeah, no, 20th. B ride.
That was a beer ride, yeah. Yeah.
So good work, mate. That's great. Last but not least, for the men's, we have Mambo number 105, which is just a lazy 13-17 for him, and 361 watts. Wang.
All righty.
Got the women's
I'll
bracket.
get off my phone and read this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We have the women's. So, what do we have here?
You've got 5 women.
Oh, my dreams all come true. We have Kevin 07. Not far off. No, is this a PB?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So, did have a PB of 17.11. Now with a new PB of 16.55.
Well done.
This was on. This was Supers yesterday. She was actually moving.
Oh, shit.
We've gone into.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
She was moving pretty well yesterday. So now we also have next Silly Sausage. Not far from a PB. This is also on Supers yesterday. 1608 PB. She did 1659, 223 average watts and 153 heartbeat.
Some rapid times.
Then we have Refrigerated Lemon with a PB of 1652. She's rolled out a 1754 with no data. And then we have R2DI2, 1826. She's got a PB of 1622. 224 average watts is 163 heart rate. And then we have former podcast guest just cruising in a 1912 with a rapid PB of 1322. Wahooligan with an average watts of 208.
Nice.
And Alex.
No handpick.
We were going to leave the handpicks, yeah.
No, we skipped the handpick.
No handpick this week.
I did
No one's
see.
jumped out.
Yeah.
Pardon me. There's only about 47 women on Strava
Oh, they've
gone up the summit, so shout out to all them
Let's get
heaps
some more
that
this week.
went out.
Gonna
It was pretty
rain.
well. Oh, is it?
Only towards the end of the week.
or is it?
Yeah, or is it?
Well, hopefully it's not. So, but it's a good segue into Wang's Weather, brought to you by the
Bikie
Wellness
Wipes?
League podcast and Bikie Wipes.
Wow.
I did get a nice message from Ella last week saying
Second
thank
front
you.
Page, has she?
Thank you for mentioning her. So, it's going to be a bit moist towards the middle of the week. Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday, I think we've got some rain forecast. Thursday and Friday, we've got some rain forecast. Possibly Saturday. Hope not, because we've got a team ride on Saturday. If it's raining, I won't be there. But pick of the days for a Norton PB is going to be Saturday, if it doesn't rain. We're going to have some northwest and southwest, so tailies up there, between 15 to 20k an hour. So, Serafina, if you want your PB, Saturday is the day. 50% chance of rain, but only a millimetre.
Change, yeah.
It could change, hopefully for the better. So, if you do get a PB, slide into our DMs and let us know.
Come on.
So,
What do you think I should go for? What?
well, if you did a sub 18 on a flat bar
Sub 19.
3 years ago,
I'm guessing a low
16s. I'm going 16s. Yep. 16 is your target.
16.
Do you have a
50.
what? Do you have a how do you track your cycling? Do you have a bike computer? Do you have a power meter? Like, what do
I don't
you?
have a power meter. I've got a Wahoo though, so just
Yeah.
yeah,
And then Strava.
Strava. Yeah. So yep, cool. Okay.
All right, we'll look out for
I've
it.
got to be in the 16s.
Should get this
It's been
bloke to pace you at
He
some
can't
point.
pace at 16.
Actually, you know what? I can do really well.
13.
Can't go that
Yeah,
slow.
he can't. No, he can't. Literally cannot.
Recovery rides, 14.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
recovery.
Yeah, 14 to 15s. That's a slow.
You
Yeah,
fall off because you're going so slow. You're just like,
yeah. So yours, is it?
Yeah, can
Sorry,
I have
Sean.
my run sheet?
Sorry, Sean. No, that's my run sheet. I've got it written on it.
Oh, he's still my run sheet.
Right.
Finger spaces between the handwriting. That's the Wang's run sheet.
Kashi, what is happening this week?
You know, they're right on the
Oh,
ruler.
mate, you know what? I bloody hope this week I'm back home. I'm going to get on the bike, but more importantly,
You're racing.
for the nation, for the state, sorry, of SA, we have on the 1st of June. We've got From's Farm. We've got Norwood putting on a gravel race at Mount Crawford. It is on Saturday, 1st of June.
Yes.
Have a look at Entry Boss, world's greatest event.
It always
booking
seems to
platform.
be wet when they do this race. Last
Isn't that the
year,
best?
it was filthy.
Did you race?
No, I just saw photos. It's an old race. Gravel and mud and wet.
Mud and stuff.
No
On
way.
Sunday, we've got Adelaide Hills Cycling Club putting on another one of their races at Mount Torrens. So this is the Springhead Road Race. Don't know if I've done this one.
Oh, I don't think I have.
It'll be a good route nonetheless. They always put on good routes. It's great. Then the following weekend, they're putting on another one of their She Rides on. So again, with those ones, it's designed for our ladies on the bikes just to get familiar with the courses and also help develop your skills with some accredited coaches. So
There was one on today and they only had 3 people show up. So let's try and get some more numbers out there
Bump
next
those
week
numbers
or the
up.
week after.
I don't know if they're on the Instagrams or not. Anyway,
No, but there's a dedicated She Rides website.
is there?
Yeah, I was on it during the week having a bit of an. So
Yeah,
I
why don't
think
you put
it's
it in the
a,
socials?
I
Come on,
think
mate.
it's a national wide ride program, not just Adelaide.
And this link's in here.
Yes,
Oh, well that.
I'm just doing a little bit of
You're letting
research.
the team down, mate.
Well, I'm
we'll-
not actually. I'm doing research more
We'll
than
put
you.
it. What we'll do. Oh, spicy meatballs! But what we'll do after the next couple of days, we'll put it on our socials. The one Wang will actually do that. That'd be
I will
great.
sort that out.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Also on Saturday, the 1st of June, we have Mount Gambier doing their Winter Track Series, round 1. So it should be a bit of fun down there. If you ride a track bike, get down there. A couple of hours. Next up, we've got Wednesday, the 29th of May. So that's this week. Oz Cycling putting together a general track training at the Superdrome. I don't really know. Is that any age?
Just general.
It's just general.
General.
Okay, cool. Have a look. I'm curious. Let me know. PACC also, they're doing a motor pace at, I'm assuming, Hanson Road.
Hanson, yep.
Yeah. Hanson Road Velodrome, the outdoor track there. Hopefully it's dry. They actually do a good one where it's track and road. So they have 2 groups running behind a bike. Yep. So you can get down there and still do a bit of motor pacing, which is pretty good. I probably need it, to be honest. Also, the following week, we have on Sunday the 9th of June, also Mount
So
Gambier.
what happened down Mount Gambier?
Gravity Enduro, round 2 in Mount Gambier. So if you got a Julie, head down there. And then last but not least, The return of the crits, return of possibly Wang donating his time.
No,
No.
it won't be.
No, he's resigned.
I haven't resigned.
You
I'll
got
be back
fired.
for the summer
You
crits.
got
I just don't.
You got fired.
Oh, you got to ask to
You got
leave.
asked to leave.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, you
I
got
just
asked to
can't
resign.
work that into my busy schedule. Saturday mornings, giving back don't work for me. So
Okay.
it'd be interesting
Oh,
to
it
see.
is Saturday. Oh,
yeah,
shit. I
it will
thought
be
it was
interesting
Sunday.
to see what their nominations are going to be like on a
Ooh.
Saturday.
$96.
No, not price wise. How many people they get out, because whether or not people will favour racing or whether or not they'll favour
Chop.
doing chop and their longer rides on the weekends.
I am really sorry, but I think they're going to favour doing getting out for a ride. Right now, me, I'm not even. I've got another 5 weeks of this. It's great.
I just did a quick Google, Kashi. The general track training
Thanks, mate.
Superdrome, juniors, open, para, and sprint.
Oh, anything.
Yeah.
Pick your own adventure. Love
yeah.
it.
And while we're on the upcoming events, during the week, the dates have been released for Super Series for everyone out there. So hop onto their website and have a look at it. And dates for
Do not comment, by the way.
Hey,
No, that's all right.
had dates for all the state titles have been released as well. So
So you can pick
TTs,
one or the other.
no,
Oh, you don't?
no,
Separate
no,
weekends.
no, no. But for different like TT state titles are in August.
Yep.
Junior state titles, masters, so on, so on. So
Cool.
check out Entry Boss.
All right, ladies,
Alex.
gentlemen, boys, girls, and all creatures in between. Firstly, we'd love to thank Serafina for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
If you listeners have enjoyed yourselves, why don't you give us a follow to your favourite podcast app or access all our episodes you produce as well? You produce. Yeah. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to tell all your friends and share it with everyone.
Now, we are all over the socials where we'll give you updates, info, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news information. And if you want to support the podcast, head to our Buy Me a Coffee page, and if you donate, we'll give you a shout out on the podcast next week.
Awesome. So we'd love your feedback and to know your thoughts. So hit us up and let's have a chat through our Facebook or Instagram page, or shoot something through to our email, and that's RADelaide@gmail.com. And with that, Alex,
Why is it that spiders are so damn smart?
I don't know.
They've got access to the web.
Oh, Jesus. What about, just talking about spiders, is that a spider?
Here we go.
Is your spider,
No.
is Ray back or is he
Ray's
gone? He's gone.
gone.
That's sad.
Roy.
Roy, I meant.
Roy.
Roy.
Channel 44.
Yeah.
Cycle with Serafina.
Thursday nights,
Thursday,
Night.
6:30, just after the news.
6:30 Adelaide time.
Let's go.
See you out in the summer this week.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.
Monday. Ciao.